photographs that we see today. Oh, must take this along to Danny, see what he thinks of it. Dun, dun, dun. Here we have it, Danny, look at that. A piece of history there, the first ever positive taken from a negative.
It's quite remarkable, isn't it?
Incredible.
Well, actually, I think I know how that may have been taken.
Yeah?
I can show you the camera that was probably used. Well, something
There's
similar.
no cameras here.
Right, there it is.
What, that? Shoebox?
Oh, no, that's just not an ordinary shoebox. That is actually a pinhole camera.
I've heard about those.
Now, I'm going to show you how to make one. It's quite easy to do, and anyone can do it at home, and it's very, very cheap. All you need for a starter is a shoebox.
Size 10.
Oh,
Your feet?
Your feet, not my side. And what you have to do is you have to seal it so that no light can get in.
Right.
Okay, so you check it for holes, and if possible, paint it. The next thing you have to do is cut a hole in the end of it.
Can I do something while you're doing
Yes,
that?
you could cut a square of tin foil there, about that size.
Right.
Okay, while I'm doing this.
It may be a whimsical notion. Right, so I bet it doesn't work.
Oh, it'll work.
We'll see.
If it works, the fox tall, but it's
Watch
got
your
to work
finger
for
there.
me.
Cut
Down
this.
there.
Comes up here. You going all right there?
Yep. Now, if you don't have one of these fancy sort of knives at home, you can just use scissors. Just as effective.
Perhaps you should have.
Oh, no. There we go. Just like that.
Close.
Okay, you've got a piece of tin foil that will fit over the end there.
That?
That's it. Now, if you can hold that there, we'll do the masking tape.
Take that up.
Take that down. Masking tape.
Seems a bit silly to make a hole and then cover it up again, Danny.
Oh, I know. It's not just any hole, you see. It's a special one. Remember the name of it? It's a pinhole camera.
Right.
Now, if you poke a pin through a bit of cardboard, it normally closes up on itself.
Okay, got that. You're going to put tape across the top there?
That's it. Just across there. It's going to be sealed.
Yep, I got it. That's
That's
it.
it.
Yep,
Right.
that's it. Right.
There.
Right.
Across the bottom.
Look, scissors. Boy, I'm going to slide up here. One across the bottom.
So.
Right.
Scissors again.
Snip.
Now, we cut a hole in it. Now, to stop the light getting in, we put tin foil over it and stuck it down. The next thing is we take our pin and we pop just one little hole like that.
Just that small, you can hardly see it.
That's all you need.
Ah,
Now,
I don't believe it's coming.
We cover it up. Scissors, please.
But how does that work? What happens there?
What happens is the light rays coming through that little hole, they cross over, and at the back of the box we put some photographic paper, and they produce
Really?
at the back of the
All right,
box.
I'll cut this up. I'll believe you.
Now the thing with this is, once you've got photographic paper in there, you must remember that you're not to take it out with the light until this box is actually
Just cover that hole up like that.
That's right.
When
So
you
that-
take your photograph, you lift that off. Is that right?
That's right, that stops it getting in. Now the next thing is, you get a piece of photographic paper. We can't get it out until we're in our safe light.
What? In here?
No, don't take that out.
Oh.
Now, what you have to do is before you can take your photographic paper out, it has to be, you have to have a safe light. Now that's a light red light bulb or a yellow light bulb, and you can get these from a photographic supplier or from a chemist that stocks photographic equipment.
It's not spoiling the paper inside.
It doesn't expose it, right? Now, if you don't have one of those light bulbs, you just get a torch, you get a bit of yellow or red cellophane, tape it around the end, and it's just as effective.
Sounds simple.
Okay?
And once you put it in, you put the lid
Once
on.
you put that in, the lid goes on, like that. You take your masking tape and you tape it around to make sure no light
I want
gets
to see what this stuff looks like. Do we
Okay.
have to turn out the lights?
in. We'll have to have the lights out and get our safe light on.
right. Turn them out. Ah, that's better. Right.
Yes, now you can open it
Let's
up.
open it up.
It's amazing that even though we're in light, it's still dull enough so that you can take it out without it being exposed.
Right. Well, you'd have to have some sort of light or you can see.
Can I see what we're doing?
What are you doing?
I just cut a couple of pieces of these to hold the photographic paper into the box, like
Okay.
so. And if you cut up a square,
This is the paper. You can just get this from any photography place, couldn't you?
yeah, you can actually buy it in postcard sizes, boxes of 20. It's quite cheap. So it saves you cutting it up yourself.
Oh, right. Chop a bit off the end there.
Take a piece off the end. That's
Fair
right.
enough.
Now what we have to do is put the shiny piece forward. That's dull there. The shiny piece goes forward. Put it, tape there. Oh, can you hold the tape on?
Yep.
Put that down to the bottom. Stick it on.
Yep. Stuck.
That's right. Put a piece onto the top. That's it held.
Okay.
Now-
Remembering that the hole's covered over at the front.
Now we've got to seal the box up. Put the lid on, like so. If you take the front end,
There.
that's it, push it down, just going right round. There you go.
It's too simple to work. You know that.
Oh, don't you believe it. This is going to work.
Right. And here. Whoops. Missed the corner.
Make sure it's sealed up.
Okay. Sealed up.
That's it. There. There we are. Now that the carton's all sealed, you can actually have your ordinary lights back on. You don't need your safe light. You're set for the photographic paper. It's got to go away.
Go away. I don't believe it's going to work, Danny.
Of course it's going to
I
work.
believe
It's got
it's
to work. In theory it does. So we'll
We'll
take
see.
this.
We'll see.
Now we have the ordinary lights on.
Alright, there you go.
There we are.
There
Well, it's got, look, this is going to work. You're on the way now. The skeptics.
Hey, Danny, good luck.
Gee, I don't know.
Better